Alright, I'm going to do another video here of Mimi Meow, who is in her cage after having eaten dinner. And she's liking her Millie bed, which is a bed that we sell. And she is doing very well, definitely doesn't like other cats. So needless to say, she's a bit stressed here. I don't let her out with the other cats, but they are all around. So that is sort of a negative. What I was describing in a phone call recently with some adopters was that torties have tortitude, and tortitude means an attitude that a tortie has. And this cat, who has had, from my understanding, 2 homes so far in her 2-year-old life. The first home, where there were too many cats and she was given up, tells me that she probably didn't have a lot of one-on-one time with a person. So she didn't have perhaps a good relationship with a person. The second home, she was given up supposedly for being too shy, and I don't buy that, because I don't really see a shy cat, but I do see a cat that tends towards overstimulation a little bit. And so I suspect that whoever had her didn't realize that torties can get overstimulated, and you have to kind of watch their body language. Of course, all cats can, but torties in particular, and being female, being very strong, diva-type personalities, can tell you when they want something and when they don't want something. And so you watch the tail going, for example, and you know that she's a little bit nervous. Why am I pointing the camera at her? Why am I talking to her? She's accepting my pets, and she's looking like she's semi-enjoying it, but the tail is still going just a little bit. And a little bit earlier, and this was before dinner, she was more animated. I was kind of doing the same thing, and she did give me a swat with her claws, which need clipping and will get clipped before she comes home. So it drew just a tiny bit of blood, and it wasn't a nasty swat. It was just like a stop petting me right now. It's dinner time. I'd rather have dinner. So this gal, lovely cat, good habits, good health, but is a strong female personality, meaning you're not going to pick her up and kiss her and snuggle her and carry her around. She's going to be an independent personality. It's going to let you know what she wants, when she wants, and how she wants it. And she's going to have times where she does want to be left alone, and other times where she does insist on interaction and attention. She will be a cat that needs attention. Siamese need attention, so she's not a cat that should be left alone for long periods of time. But normal work hours certainly are fine. And she is a cat also that probably hasn't had a good cat-human relationship in her past yet. And so that takes a little bit of time to build. It takes a couple of months for the two of you to work out the relationship between you guys, and to come to an understanding, for you to get to know her and her ways and her behaviors, and for her to know that she can trust and trust you. So there was a yawn. Yawns are also often signs of nervousness, so she is remaining a bit nervous that I'm kind of standing here and pushing myself a little bit on her when she's not in the mood asking for attention. And that's because it is after dinner time. So right before dinner time, I had lots of winding around and rubbing against the cage and rubbing against me, and then a swat. So it was sort of 2 types of attention, you know, pet me, pet me, pet me, slap. But again, watch that tail. So this cat is showing some nervous behavior, and she just doesn't understand why I'm standing here looking at her and talking and so on and so forth. I'm going to put the camera down and maybe get a third video and see if I can get her out of the cage.